So much pain! So much pain!
Well, I guess the choke job is complete. We start off the season choking the damn game away. I don't want to do too long of an intro, but Bears choke away the game 27-24 Monday night to start the season. Let's get right into it.
That is blasphemous. That is blasphemous.
So, this game was literally the Bears choking the damn game away. Literally. On the first half and a little bit of the second half, Bears defensively making stops, and it looks like, okay, we lost Gordon, we lost Johnson, we lost Edwards for the game. They didn't play, but it's just like, okay, we're starting to do well. Offensively, where do I start with this offense? Where do I start? First drive of the game, okay, great. We drive down the field, and the stat that kind of got pointed out that I didn't even think of, we didn't even score a first drive opening touchdown last year, which that kind of threw me off. But we open up the game, touchdown, okay, defense is playing well first half, and damn. We, for the second half, for the most part, looked ass. This reaction is probably finna be all over the place, because it's just like, this Bears team looks like, okay, culture's starting to shift. It looks like, okay, we're starting to get somewhere with this football team, and okay, we're starting to see some progress, and then the same ass Bears show up in the second half that we're accustomed to.
Trash.
Choked away the damn football game. Where do I start? Number one, second half, we were unable to slow down the Vikings running game.
Dinkelberg.
First half, phenomenal against the run. Second half, the Vikings start to run the football a little bit more, and the Bears were unable to stop the run.
Damn.
Secondly, we didn't run the football great at all. It sucks that Caleb Williams is the leading rusher for this football team with 58 yards.
Damn you!
You can't win football games like that, especially against the Minnesota Vikings team, who is good on all fronts. That is a good run defense we just played. Granted, the improvement of the offensive line, it showed a bit, but once Brian Flores started to turn up the heat, the Bears started to be in third and longer situations, and it's just completely unraveled. We couldn't stop them. They didn't get their first third down conversion until the first Justin Jefferson touchdown. They didn't get the first third down conversion as the Vikings offense until the conversion on the third down to touchdown. So it's like, this game is literally a choke job, literally a tale of two damn halves.
Damn.
Caleb was missing majority of the second half when we're talking about this Bears passing offense. He had an open Kmet, threw the ball fastball high. Had open Odunze, threw the ball high fastball. Last drive, late drive before they scored to get the game within 3, high sails it to DJ Moore down the sideline when she was clearly wide freaking damn open.
Squidward!
So this game should show that, yes, some things have changed. I'll give them a little bit of credit for that. They played, the first half with the pick six. It was like, okay, maybe we could get some momentum. And then things just unravel completely after that. Penalties. Holding penalties. False start penalties. Roughing the passer penalties. Pass interference penalties. The Bears penalties killed us. 12 penalties for 127 damn yards.
That is blasphemous.
You cannot win when you're completely penalized for that much yardage. Where we're talking about 20, 30-yard pass interference penalties, roughing the passer penalties. Whether we're talking about, okay, we get a good play, but then it's called back with the holding penalty. Penalties is another thing that killed the Bears, especially in the second half. They killed the Bears in the second half with the penalties. So I would like to say, I'll give the credit to Minnesota. J.J. McCarthy recovered from his slow start, started to play better. Threw a couple of touchdowns, ran one himself after the pick six. He got his composure together, and credit to Kevin O'Connell, he called a very good football game for him. But as a Bears unit, late in second half, because that's what killed us a lot last year, is still the same problems. We failed to close football games, one. We failed to slow down and run, and that was big, especially when the Minnesota Vikings run game was completely struggling in the first half to get anything going. And our run game was null and void for majority of this football game, outside of maybe a couple of runs by Swift and Caleb Williams scrambling around to make yards. This particular football game, this loss could have been prevented in many ways. We could have won this game in many ways. Caleb has to be more accurate. We have to stop shooting ourselves in the damn foot with penalty after penalty. And on top of that, we needed to keep the intensity and force up. There's no way we give up 21 points in the fourth quarter to kill us this ball game.
Dinkelberg.
21 points in the fourth quarter that this Bears team gave up. You cannot win games like this. You're not going to win many football games, especially in this tough division, especially in this league with penalties and not being able to completely have an effective run game. That killed the Bears in the second half. And we see in the second half with Minnesota's running game start to play a little bit better. And then on top of that, missed field goal again by Santos. We had the block punt that actually gave the Vikings more momentum. We played sloppy on all phases in that second half.
Trash.
The Bears, I think this game, the Bears more beat themselves, especially with the mistakes, drop passes, inaccurate passes, penalties, missed field goals, missed opportunities. We went for it on the fourth down, and I think it was earlier in the game. We didn't convert that. And I think Ben Johnson got away from the run game when we're talking about his play calling offensively. He got away from the run game because it was just not effective. But I give the Vikings credit. They are a very good run defense. But our inability to run the football made the Bears so one-dimensional, and they were able to send the house and start to get after Caleb. They didn't bring it a lot in that first half. They gave him different looks. It's just you have to be more accurate with the football. You have to be able to run the football effectively. And you have to be able to convert on some of those third downs. The Bears and the Vikings were both 3 of 12 on third down efficiency. You're not going to win many football games not converting third downs. You're not going to win many football games when you're unable to run the football. And then the penalties, I think, really killed us. Whether it's, like I said, some of those run the passer penalties, is one on, I think it was Dio Odunze got one. You had the pass interference, which maybe not should have been one on to Stevenson. You got a couple of false starts on Darnell Wright and Jonah Jackson. You got holding penalties on right. It's just the Bears unraveled and kept the Vikings close in this game. And when you're playing a good football team like the Minnesota Vikings, you cannot keep them close in ball games like this because they are a football team that can come back and win. And that is exactly what happened tonight.
Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it.
And doesn't get any easier from here because we got Detroit next week. So this game does not get any easier from here. This team, it has to come together. It has to. We have to learn how to close out games. We have to learn how to keep your foot on Minnesota's neck because we had it on their neck after the pick six. We had all of the momentum, and everything just started to unravel. Literally, this Bears team choked the game away. I give the Vikings credit for hanging in there. I give J.J. McCarthy credit for hanging in there after the mistakes and the slow start. But the Bears beat themselves tonight. And when you can't run the football and you cost yourself with penalties, timely and untimely as the penalties were, and then you give it up a ton of yardage and penalties. 127 yards and penalties.
That is blasphemous.
And then on top of that, you give up 3 sacks in the second half. I don't know. I'm pissed. We had everything going and then we choked. Typical Bears, huh?
Yeah.
I don't even want to talk about this no more. I'll catch you guys later. I am done.
So much pain! So much pain!